Where did the sun go? What? Where's the sun? It's dark outside. What's going on? Oh, it's just one of those eclipses. What? It's an eclipse. An eclipse? What the hell is that? I don't know. Let's talk to Tree. Hey, Tree, where you at? Hey, here we are. Let's see here. Let's get rid of this thing real quick. Oh, it's Friday the 13th. Ooh, hey, how you doing there? Hey, look at this. What's up with this? Huh. Looks like Let me fix that. There we go. Oh, Bailey, are you sleeping already? Son of a gun. Man, that's some dog I have there. Let's get rid of that. Bailey, where you at? Huh? What are you doing? Try to fix Bailey's camera here. Catch her sloozing on the job here. Yeah. So there's an eclipse this weekend. Let me get rid of the stupid leghorn. Speaking of leghorns, I was out chasing a leghorn this morning. Yep, I was. Got a new hat on. Yes, I do. Woohoo! Sheridan Park Farms. If you follow me and you watch my podcast, you would have seen Chuck Lewis on here a few weeks ago from Sheridan Park Farms in North Carolina. Great guy, great YouTube channel, great show to watch. I enjoy it thoroughly. I really do. If you want to watch some YouTube channels, I'm going to start going over my favorite YouTube channels. And I'm going to create an episode of YouTube channels that I watch that are enjoyable, that I really enjoy. And of course, Sheridan Park Farm is one of them. Yes, it is. So I'll be working on that. So yeah, we got an eclipse tomorrow. Yeah, what do you think, Bailey? You care about the eclipse? I don't think she does. So if you haven't heard, I'm sure I've been mentioning it in the past, but Poultry Show was canceled. If you follow me and you haven't seen that, don't show up next weekend because we won't be there. I won't be surprised if some people do show up, but it has been canceled, and for a couple reasons. The major sponsor of the event that was paying for the tent, tables, and chairs, and which is an $800 cost, backed out due to some BS. I think it is. We were going to help out Lone Star Chicken Care in the FFA, mainly Klein FFA. Probably, there's a bunch of schools in the Klein FFA area, but Lone Star Chicken Care is a great bunch of people. Marissa and Howard, they donate a lot of their time repairing people's chickens for free. And Marissa does it from her home. She does it out of a little trailer she set up in her driveway. And that's her little chicken ICU. And Howard comes to you. He drives all over the place doing it for free. Yeah, for free. Yeah, they take donations and so forth. They do. And I thought they were a 501c3, but they're not. They're working on it, but they're not. But when they do become one, we will have the event and we will have them as a beneficiary again. And I'll go after that same sponsor. And they said to me, if they get their 501c3, they'd be more than happy to help out. But they want to deal with just someone with a 501c3, which is understandable. It happens. But I know and you know what Lone Star Chicken Care does for people. And they do a lot of good. Oh, thank you, Bailey. Drinking my Bailey's brew. It's just her straight medium roast coffee, not the breakfast blend. I noticed that the breakfast blend has an extra shot of caffeine in it to get you going in the morning. As I'm getting older, I guess the caffeine's starting to affect me. And I can feel it in my chest, that little extra jittering in my chest. from that caffeine. So I'm just doing and breakfast blend is a medium roast coffee with an extra shot of caffeine in it. So now I'm just drinking a medium roast, and it's the same flavor and same taste. It's out of sight. A little light sheen of oil on top of it. Because of the roasting. Oh man, good stuff. Mm-hmm. So I placed up last weekend or last week's podcast that you go on to, let me see here. Of course, I don't have it saved on here, but I'm going to fix this real quick. If you go to Bailey'sBrewCoffee.com, I'm going to put the link up right now. There we go. Show. There it is right there, Bailey'sBrewCoffee.com. If you go to that website and go to that link, you can get free shipping on orders of $45 or more. So if you buy 3 bags of coffee, you get free shipping. And it's done through the end of November. So no one jumped on it last week. I don't know why, but people just don't order much coffee from Bailey's Brew Coffee Company. They order more Patriot Knife coffee, which is fine, but Bailey's Brew Coffee is good stuff. It really is. I mean, I love it. So if you want to taste it, jump on that deal and get free shipping. And you don't have to buy 3 bags. You can buy a variety of stuff, But that's the deal. Free shipping on 3 bags or more. So what are you doing tomorrow? We're going to be at the First Presbyterian Church in Tomball. We're going to be selling coffee out there. And that's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Wow, that's till 4 p.m.? Man, that makes for a long day. But yeah, we'll be out there selling coffee. Bailey will be out there with me. So come on by if you're not doing anything. Do they have a car show going on? Let me see. No, they got a costume contest. Bounce house, trick-or-treating. Well, I better buy some candy to give out, for people walking by. But yeah, come on out for that. We'll be out there all day from 10 to 4. Selling Bailey's Brew Coffee. And we'll have fresh eggs. If you don't already own your own eggs, we'll be out there. Let's see who's on the chat here. Oh, man, after last night, I need the extra caffeine. And it says Facebook user. I don't know who that is, but, I'll bet you anything. That's, what's her face? Tanya. That's who it is. I know who it is. It's Tanya. Yep. Oh, yeah. She must have had to deal with some critters last night. Mm-hmm. Or they had a fire, her and her husband are first responders and they come in out fighting fires or something. Who knows? Or maybe she was fighting fires in her chicken coop. That's what it probably was. Mm-hmm. No. Tanya. She's a PT tester. If you need some PT testing done on your chickens, she's located up in Polk County. I had her information on here before. Let me see if it's still on there. Of course it's not. But if you message me, I'll be happy to get it for you. If you want to get your chickens PT tested, we can get that taken care of for you. Yes, we will. So let's see here. Bailey's Brew. Here's some Bailey's Brew coffee, chicken scratch dark roast. That's actually Marissa Weaver's favorite blend. She owns Lone Star Chicken Care and One Stop Chicken Health Care. She's going to be selling that underneath her name soon. Let's see here. What's another blend? The Cock-a-Doodle-Doo Breakfast Blend. That's a real good one, but it's got that extra shot of caffeine in it. Then we got the Drunk Chicken Bourbon Pecan. Ooh, I got to get some more flavor in because I'm running low on that. What we have here? The Coconut Crusted Chicken. Coconut. Yeah, we got Coconut Crusted Chicken. And then here's Bailey's Horse Series. The Rainer Roast, which is roasted cinnamon pecan, which I am sold out of at the moment. And then we have the medium roasted coffee. Now, if you want Bailey's Brew coffee without the caffeine in it. You know, I don't have a chicken series blend made up for it, but I will. But in the meantime, you can order this Pole Benders blend, which is the medium roasted coffee without the caffeine, which is what I'm drinking right now. That's real good. Here's another horse series. This is a Bear Wishes Roast. And we got the Jumpers Light Roast, which is a light roast coffee. And we have the Cuttersburg Pecan. And there's Miss Bailey right there, being such a good girl. Yep, Bailey. Took that picture last year in the driveway of Mom's old house. And then we have the Paso Fino Mocha. This is really good coffee. Yep, sure do. What's this? Oh, that's from last week's episode. Chicken pot apple pie flavored coffee. That's some good stuff. And the Millionaire Blend, which is another blend I'm sold out of at the moment. Hopefully I'll have some more done next week. So, are you ready for winter? I know a lot of people are jumping at the gun to prepare their coops for winter time. But remember, you're in Texas. Don't go crazy. Please don't go crazy. We have a lot of hot days in Texas. I mean, I know people that are in the 40s or 50 degrees now up north and everything, but we're still in the 80s. So remember that. It's still hot in Texas in November, December, January, February, March. So don't go crazy boarding up your coops because they still need the air, and the hot air can get to them in those coops. And please stay away from the heat lamps. Please stay away from those darn heat lamps. Yep. And I want to keep telling you about this. If you have that hanging in your coop and it's just clamped onto a 2x4, and a chicken flies up in the middle of the night because it gets startled by a predator outside or someone turning on a light outside, which can happen. You can flip a light outside on and it'll startle your chicken because it's the middle of the night. They fly up in the air, they hit that, knocks the clamp off the 2x4. Next thing you know, it's laying in the shavings and the shavings catch on fire. And what do you end up with? You end up with blackened chicken. Yes, you do. You don't want that. Got to take care of your chickens. Yeah. Don't go crazy with adding all the extra heating protection for them because we're not up in the far northeast of the United States. We don't get much snow here. These are all photos from I pulled off the internet of chicken coop fires. But don't go crazy warming it, trying to warm them up. Now here's my chicken coop, and I bring it up all the time. You got all that hardware mesh on the side wide open. I'm going to cover up 80% of the sides will be covered up, but the top will be open to let air in and flow through that air freshness and so forth. You got to let that fresh air in. It's just too hot in Texas. I mean, now if we have freezing temperatures like we did a couple years ago and snow, I might cover up some more. Now, one thing I am probably going to do is I'm going to cover up the runs with some plastic to block cold air so they can go out inside the runs and so forth. I'm going to cover those up. But once again, the tops won't be covered up. I'm still going to let air flow through there. And but I'm not using any heat lamps in my chicken coops because those critters are covered in feathers. I'm not. They are. So don't go crazy covering up your coops and heating them up. They don't need to be heated up. Just take care of the chicks and the brooders. Nope. Because you might end up having to find Dr. Howard Davenport to take care of your chickens. This could be Marissa too. Neither of them are doctors. I just call them that. So that's about it. I don't have much to say today. Nope. I sure don't. There's no way I have 45 minutes into this. No, that's an old one. That's about it going on with me. I was hoping to have a guest on today, but they didn't respond. I'm trying to get someone on from a hatchery, and well-known hatchery in the area, but they're just hard to get a hold of. I'm going to keep trying. Oh, yeah, I'll also let you know. Seabreeze Hatchery down in San Leon, Texas. They come highly recommended by some friends of mine. So I'm going to get them on. So, hey, real quick, if you notice in my picture here with my chicken tunnels here. You'll see my little John Deere tractor back there in trailer. But remember that old nasty old shed in the back? That used to be real dark and gloomy. Well, there it is right there. I've been cleaning it up, and I turned it into 2 chicken coops. Let's see here. I might bring some pictures up. I'll show y'all real quick what it looks like. It looks really good, I have to say. I have to move some chickens around. I've got my main coop, and it's full. My main coop has got the Barred Rock chicken. No, my main coop has got my Rhode Island Reds, and it has my New Hampshires, and it has Leghorns in it. And along with all them come 3 roosters. Well, those 3 roosters are starting to go after each other, so I had to get them separated. So I had to build a whole new coop or something. So instead, I just took this old metal shed that was in the backyard, all looking all ugly and everything, and I'm turning it into 2 chicken coops. And I'll show you the picture of them both. There it is right there. I'm still working on it. The whole floor and the sides and the edges all have welded wire hardware mesh on the ground, so nothing can dig in underneath. It's got a pretty good roof on it. It's got metal sides on the back and in the north side. The rest of it's all wood, and then hardware mesh. It's PVC coated hardware mesh. If you look closely at the door, you'll see that the doors and then the windows, it'll be on the windows as well. I'll be painting all the bare wood as well. I'll paint all the bare wood white, and that'll be 2 coops. The right side will have my New Hampshires, which is only 11 birds. And the left side will be my Easter eggers and olive eggers. And then I've got 10 Barred Rock chickens that were the barnyard mixes I got that are laying green eggs. They'll be going in there as well. So they'll be actually olive eggers, even though they look like a Barred Rock chicken. So they're going in the left side. So on the left side, will be about 25 birds will be on the left side. I'm also going to add chicken tunnels to those. The right side is going to have a chicken tunnel coming out the front, and I'll be able to move that around so they can get on some grass every once in a while. And then on the left side, I'm going to build a chicken tunnel coming out the left side so they can go and move around everything. And I'm having the chicken tunnels kind of opposite of each other so that when they come out, they don't see each other. But the partition in the middle is made from wooden lattice work, but I'm putting hardware mesh on the opposite side of it because that lattice work has got some holes in it and so forth. But I don't want, for some reason, if a predator does get in the coop, they get on one side of the coop and they kill all the chickens, they don't get to the opposite side to do the same. So I've got putting on hardware mesh over the lattice. And of course, they'll be able to see each other through the hardware mesh. If they start fighting with each other through the hardware mesh, then I might put some wood over it and so forth, I actually have some old pegboard. That's not a bad idea. Put a piece of pegboard across the center partition so they really don't see each other, but it allows airflow through. That's a good idea, actually. I might just do that. And the pegboard's protected underneath the roof. I don't have to worry about it getting wet and rotting away because pegboard is a paper material. But I think I might just do that. Use a piece of pegboard in there. Yeah, that's a good idea. What do you think, Bailey? You like that idea? Bailey finally looked up. Oh, you want to say hello, Bailey? Oh, there we go. Can't see her now. There she is. There she is. Bailey, say hello. Say hello, Bailey. There's my girl. So Bailey she went and tested Tuesday night. We went out to Woodland Market Square out in the Woodlands. And we had to walk all over the place while the instructor followed us everywhere and told us what she wanted us to do. And we had to go up a flight of stairs, down the elevator, sit in a chair. She had to get underneath my legs. She had to walk through a grocery store. with all the scents and smells. We went through Bath and Body Works, and then we went by a park full of kids. And Bailey loves kids, but she did not pay attention to them at all because Bailey only visits people when she gets a command, right, Bailey? Up, up, up. Come on up. There she is. There she is. Come on, I'm going to turn off this camera so everyone can see you. Okay, get up here. Get back up here. Everybody's looking at you. Come on, get up here. Up, up, up. There you go. There you go. You a good girl? Yeah, you are. Yep. So November, when we go to the November class for the Rescue for PTSD, hopefully they'll rip off her old tabs that say service dog in training and put new ones on that say service dog. I hope, because I'm tired of going to school all the time with her. It seems like every time I go to school, I've got a hole in my leg and I'm having to deal with nerve pain and something like that. But, so, oh well. There's one of my leghorns out in the chicken tunnels, a couple of them. So the leghorns, they're actually going into an old coop I have. This one actually right here. This coop right here holds my Easter eggers and olive eggers. And there's actually two perches in it, one on both sides. And my Easter eggers and olive eggers are kind of crowded in there. But I let them out every evening for a couple hours to free range. Because this is kind of cooped up in here in this coop. And I have 12 birds in it, which is, they're all full-size chickens, and they're kind of crowded in there. So I let them free range every night. Well, they're going into the new coop, and the leghorns are going into this coop because leghorns, I only have 6 of those in the rooster. And, leghorn's like half the size of a full-size chicken, so that even gives them more room. So they're going into that coop. And every day I'll move them on to new grass and everything. And they're going to love that coop. I know they will. And the leghorns aren't really laying eggs that much. I mean, I'll get one egg once a week from them, maybe. But they're just not laying eggs yet. I think they're intimidated by the Rhode Island Reds and the New Hampshires. So I look forward to them getting into this coop and start laying some more. And that coop has an egg laying nest on the back of it now. So they're going in there. So they'll be a lot happier. So, and I'll be happier. But I'm done building coops. After I get this one done, I'm not going to build any more coops. I'm done. I've got all the breeds I want. I own 2 Wyandottes. They're going to stay in my outside front coop with the barred rocks because they lay brown eggs. I've got 2 black Jersey Giants. They're hens, and they're staying out in the front with the barred rocks because they free range all day long, and hawks fly over and they look at the Jersey Giants. They think they're crows, I guess, and they leave them alone. I haven't had any attacks from hawks. Last night I had 2 Mexican eagles flying overhead. If you don't know what a Mexican eagle is, look them up on Google them, and they're beautiful birds. I remember at one time they were almost extinct in the 80s and 90s. The Parks and Wildlife used to tell people to, if they see one, record where they see it and take a photograph. And I always used to see them on the Katy Prairie while duck and goose hunting. But no, we got them all over East Texas now too. But I had a pair flying over last night looking at my chickens, and I was hidden kind of underneath the tree so they didn't see me, but I was leaning back in the chair watching them. And they flew over, and when those Jersey Giants walked out into the opening, they took off. They did. I mean, all the chickens were underneath the trees and underneath the coops and everything because the rooster was warning them that something was flying overhead. Well, the Jersey Giants, they just walked out on their own, and when they did, they flew away, which tells me it works. So the Jersey Giants are staying out there. What else is staying out there? I got 2 French black Morans that were born there. I hatched them from their very dark chocolate eggs, and they're both hens, and they haven't started laying yet. But then again, the rooster that fertilized their eggs was an Easter egger, I believe. So I don't know. So when I get all those barred rocks moved out of the big coop and into here, when I move all those green egg layers out of there, I'm going to watch them to see if they start laying, so I can kind of determine where to put them. They might stay out there with the other birds, or I'll move them. If they throw a green egg or a colored egg, I'll move them. But I want to keep all the brown egg layers together out front, and then all the green ones and colored ones will go in this coop, this new coop, so I can keep them separate. Because I want to breed my Barred Rocks and sell them. And same with the Rhode Island Reds. I've got the heirloom breed of chicken coming in February. They're coming in chicks. So I'll have the true breed of the Barred Rocks and the Rhode Island Reds. So I'm going to start breeding those, because the heirloom breed of the Rhode Island Red, they're almost black in color. They're beautiful birds. So I'll have those. Yep. So that's what's going on with me. So real quick, here's the market I'll be at tomorrow. Well, let me get rid of that banner right here, if you're wondering. Here we go. It's the First Presbyterian Church of Tomball. It's 305410 Texas 249, Tomball, Texas. 10 to 4 p.m. They're going to have a silent auction going on too. But come on out and see Bailey and I. And maybe Bailey will give you one of her hugs, maybe. But come by and get some coffee. We'd love to see you. But I'm going to go. I got lots to do. I got to fill coffee for tomorrow. And I'm taking it easy. I worked my tail off yesterday on that coop. So today I'm kind of taking it easy and just working on coffee. All right. Have a good one, y'all. Have a great weekend. And let's see. Did you get a message? Who's this? Looks really good. Thank you very much. So my one and only person watching the podcast. Oh, well. But hey, if you like our podcast, be sure to click like and share on YouTube channel and subscribe to it. I do short videos and content creating for it. And real quick, if you need Christmas gifts this year for Christmas, if you spend, like, say, $25 or more for your Christmas gifts, I do custom labels for coffee. So let's say your family's the Miller family, and you want to have Merry Christmas for the Miller family. And hey, John Doe's watching. I wonder who John Doe is. But if you're from the Miller family, Merry Christmas, I can put that on a label. I can put photos of your kids on the labels. I can put photos of your dogs on the label. Whatever you want, I'll put it on the label. And you can give away as Christmas gifts. Minimum order is 4 bags at $25 a bag. The more bags you order, the cheaper it is. So, I mean, you can get on down to $15 a bag if you order enough coffee. So I'm going to have that coming up for Christmas. So if you need some Christmas gifts, I do a lot of those. And now we've got this new label printer that does beautiful labels. And I was printing out some with Bailey's picture on it. Well, shoot, I can't show it because I got this darn thing away. Let me show this real quick. Get rid of this. There we go. I was printing up some labels the other day to give away when people buy coffee and so forth. And then when I do events and I can give out stickers, maybe I'll make up some to say Happy Halloween from Bailey's Brew Coffee or something like that. I can give out. I give those out instead of candy. Yeah, kids would love stickers. Yeah, really. Sticking stickers on their parents' refrigerators. They'll love me for that. Good stuff. Oh, well, y'all. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Be kind. Rewind. When's the last time you heard that? Be kind and rewind. Used to be written on the side of the Blockbuster videos. That's only showing my age there. Yeah. All right, y'all. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.